Blade Seed Studios, come back at you with another video. Today we're going to be doing a 100% items guide for Forest of the Fallen Giants. First off, we are going to drop down and get this chest containing a human effigy. Then we are going to jump the gap to pick up a homeward bone with a soul of a lost undead. But moving down the river and into the forest, we are going to see a bonfire on our right hand side. I do want to mention there's going to be an ogre that will drop a variety of items. There's also going to be a lot of undead soldiers that also have a large drop list, which will pop up on screen now. Continuing down the river to the end, there's another soul of the lost undead, and moving around and towards the ladder, once we get to the top, there's going to be a lot more undead. Take them out and pick up your loot. It's scattered around everywhere. Up against the tree, there's a broken straight sword. Next to it, there's going to be a human effigy. On the other side, there's a life gem, and then if you run closer to the fog door, there's going to be another broken straight sword laying there. And if you run across to where we came up the ladder, there will be a green blossom. Directly next to that, there's a hole in the wall that you're going to want to go through. But before you go up the ladder, you're going to want to jump across to pick up a soul of a nameless soldier over here on this platform. The jump is a little tricky to do, but once you land it, you'll be good. You're also going to get 10 throwing knives with that soul packet. The bonfire is going to be just below you, and you can drop down and rest if you need to. I'm not going to though. I'm just going to get back up to where I was. Once you're up the ladder, there will be a soul of a nameless soldier sitting there on the right hand side, and you're going to want to go ahead and go across the wooden bridge and jump the gap, and you'll get to the short sword with another soul of a lost undead. Now you're going to want to go ahead and on over to the fog gate, and we're going to go through it, and you're going to go running down into the hole in the wall, and there's going to be a couple items here. We're going to pick up the 20 stack of wooden bolts. I caught this one doing something he shouldn't be. Oh, ragdolling, you gotta love it, right? After running out of here, we're going to keep following the path, and we're going to go run into a life gem. We're going to grab that, go ahead and keep running up the stairs, but before going up the ladder, you're going to want to turn around and head to the end. There's going to be a shield there. It's a buckler. Now go ahead and go up the ladder. You're going to see a door. You're going to run past that and grab the 5 witching urns first. Now go ahead and go through the door where we are going to meet our first merchant. She's quite the gal, let me tell you what. She sells all sorts of items ranging from life gems to spells, and you can even get yourself some important stuff like branches of yore. After that, we're going to go running up the stairs and break through the door. We want more loot. We're going to run straight in, and there's going to be a hollow soldier helm, and then when you go running on over to the right, there's going to be a hand axe and a radiant life gem. And if you move over to the right hand side again, there will be a chest containing a small leather shield with repair powder. Now we are going to want to go through the door where there's yet another chest to the right. Open that and get yourself the small white sign soapstone with another radiant life gem. Now we are going to slowly drop onto the tree branch and pick up a divine blessing. Be careful dropping down, because at the low level that you are, you might die if you miss that branch. Go ahead and take a rest, and we're going to head down the ladder. There will be a bridge to go across that you can grab your soul of a lost undead. Now I do want to quickly mention I have defeated the bosses. To show the items more easily, you will need the key from the lost giant to get access to a couple areas, this door being one of them. Now you're going to want to run up the stairs to the left. There's going to be a king's door which will be guarded by a big knight. It's a possibility of dropping a couple items. But on the right hand side, there's going to be a great lance sitting on the ground. Run over and grab that. There's going to be a chest to the right that contains some amber herbs. It's on this back wall. Go and grab those. Those are really convenient. And we're going to run back down the stairs and go to the left this time, where there's going to be yet another chest, and it has a ring of restoration and a torch. It's kind of crazy the amount of loot that's so crammed packed together. All I know is I love it. We're going to go running back towards the bridge and veer off to the right, and then another right where there's a door. Go ahead and open up that door using the soldier's key. Go running down the stairs where you'll be greeted by some skeletons. You gotta take them out. On your left hand side, there's going to be 3 black fire bombs with homeward bones. You're going to want to keep pushing through the dark, scary hallway to the next piece of loot and pick up your torch and go running out the door. There's going to be a sudden bridge where you can drop off and die, so just be careful. Go ahead and get across it and into the next door where there's a ladder. Go up the ladder. There's going to be a few ironclad soldiers that can drop a few items, but they're guarding a few human effigies, the bastard sword, a whip, and finally a soul of a nameless soldier, which also comes with 3 cracked red eye orbs. Go ahead and move down the ladder where there will be another turtle dude. Open the door to the right where you'll see a piece of loot. Pick up another human effigy. You might need it after fighting all the turtles and the red phantoms that are in the area. Run directly directly across from the door where you'll find an amber herb with a green blossom. Yummy. Keep pushing through until you see an archway. There will be a bonfire tucked in to the right. You're going to want to run back out and go to the other direction, run up the stairs where you'll find a chest containing the leather gear set with a large soul of a proud knight. Run all the way back to the entrance where the bee originally came through the door, go through the fog wall and move up the branch where we are going to veer off to the right. We're going to go roll off onto the platform. We're going to drop down and pick up the torch as well. Now to the right, there will be a ladder go up across the wooden bridge and drop into the building where you can pick up a titanite shard by dropping down. You're going to want to go back through the building to the ladder where you just came from, run back across the bridge, but this time jump over to the other wooden spot. We're gonna go into the cave, dodge the boulder, and grab ourselves yet another human effigy. Run up the path and talk to the NPC, and get yourself the mansion key from Kale, then run over and grab an amber herb that's sitting over here on this edge. Run back to the wooden area, go up the ladder, and go all the way back to the original tree branch that we came from. Now we're gonna finish going up the tree branch. There's going to be a bunch of enemies we've already talked about, so go up the ladder to the right where you can encounter the pursuer boss. I already killed him, so we are just grabbing the loot in this area, which there is a human effigy with a life gem, a torch, an Estus flash shard, which is pretty baller if you ask me, and a single repair powder. Hop down, you can blow a hole in this wall with fire bombs to make a shortcut, which is pretty cool. But if you keep moving forward and drop down or use the ladder and grab this green blossom on this other side of the stairs, run through the hole in the wall and grab yourself the blue wooden shield with a large soul of the lost undead. And if you move all the way around to the other side of the ballistas, you can find a ladder. Go down that, you'll see a chest. It's actually a trapped poison chest, however it contains a titanite shard. Now you're going to notice the pharaoh stone here in the wall. If you open this, the hidden passage opens to two chests, one containing the chloranthy ring, the other containing a titanite slab, which both of those are amazing. I very strongly suggest grabbing these early game. But anyways, moving along, there's another door here. Go ahead and smack it. The soldiers will open it for you. They are guarding another chest which contains a life ring with a large titanite shard. Run all the way back out there where we're gonna go to the right to meet another NPC. The first time you come through here, the gate will be open. I'm going to go on an alternative route because mine is shut. Go through the hole in the wall and go right. You'll see a tree giant with an item tucked behind it. It's another large soul of a lost undead. You ran past the ladder, go ahead and go on up it. Now when you get to the top, there's going to be a light crossbow on your right side, but we wanted to go to the left so we can drop down behind that gate we are at. Go through the door frame. There's going to be a loot to the left. There's 3 times aramic ooze. Then directly next to it, there's a hidden wall with a chest behind it containing a sorcery staff with more amber herbs. Run up the stairs and out. You're gonna drop down and talk to the NPC. His name is Pate. He will end up giving you the white sign soapstone. Run on back to the ladder, and this time we're gonna go back up it, and we're gonna go to the right where we got the crossbow. There's gonna be a door frame. You're gonna want to go through that. There's gonna be a few enemies in this area that you're gonna go ahead and have to deal with, but after taking them out, you're gonna be rewarded with a nice tricky jump. But if you can make it over, you're gonna get yourself a soul of a nameless soldier with a torch. And last but not least, there is another chest. Go ahead and drop down and grab that. The chest has a mail breaker with an infantry helmet inside of it. But moving forward, jump down to the ground and go running through the hole in the wall up the stairs to the right and pick yourself up another life gem paired with another homeward bone. Now if you go ahead and go running all the way to the other side of this area, at the end there's going to be a few enemies along with another ironclad, but you'll get yourself 2 more amber herbs. I'm not sure if you noticed though, there's a giant long statue sword here, and if you go ahead and go up there, you can grab yourself the halberd with another soul of a nameless soldier. Run back down the sword and head on over to the fog wall to go through it, and on your right hand side there's going to be a little passageway with an item tucked down in a little cubby spot. There's a large titanite shard with a life gem. Go ahead and pick that up. Now we're gonna go running back over to the other direction towards the elevator. We're gonna pick up your bundle of 10 fire arrows next to the elevator, and we're gonna proceed down the elevator where you're going to fight the last giant. Upon defeating the last giant, you'll get the soul of the last giant with the soldier's key. Go back to the ladder and out to where we were, and you go to the right, you'll see another door. Use the soldier key to go through it. You're gonna run up the stairs, and over to the right there will be another soul, the nameless soldier with the life gem. Go ahead and go through the fog wall and take out the pursuer. If you have haven't already, you'll obtain the Ring of Blades, along with the Soul of the Pursuer. After that, go running through and drop down onto the broken floor and drop down again to acquire the Draglic's armor set, including the sword. We still have 2 more small areas we need to dig into before finishing up, however. We can drop down to where the fire lizards are using the silver cat ring or the cat boots to survive the drop, resulting in some more loot. I did end up losing the footage for some of this, but there is a chest here containing a flame quartz ring +1. There's a fire drake stone, the hawk's ring. The flame lizards can also drop items like cracked red eye orbs. But on that note, if we run across to the other side of the tunnel, we'll pick up 2 cracked red eye orbs. And if we run over to the left, there will be the heavy iron key with the Rebel's great shield. The heavy iron key is used to get into one of the DLCs for Scholar's First Sin. Now, if you go down the ladder and go running over to the King's Door again, if you end up getting the King's Ring by killing Velstadt later on, you can go through this door to open up after you put it on, and it's hiding a giant memory and a fragment branch of yore. I don't have any characters that are this far in the game right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not show you that, but it's there. In this area, there's also gonna be a couple of black phantoms that are only here in New Game Plus, so you're gonna go ahead and take those guys out. They can drop human effigies. One of them can drop a clear bluestone ring +2, which is extremely rare, and they can drop the Saiyan's armor set. And finally, if you go back over to the Ironclad Army area in New Game Plus, you can get yourself some Katarina armor, and this guy also drops the iron crossbow that's upgraded, so there's no guarantees on getting the Katarina armor, which sucks. But anyways, if we go back up to this nesting area, you can move on into the next area. I'm on Blade Seed Studios. Thanks for watching my 100% items guide, and I'm out.